What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to make a video on GM steering columns. If you tap this video, you probably already trying to get an idea of what to do and how to fix the steering column on these Chevy or GMC's trucks or even Suburbans. I'm not going to make a whole video on how I did it and how I fixed it. I just wanted to make a video on tips, because there's a lot of videos that were kind of vague and guys would cut in and out and not show you everything. One thing I did wanted to say is these E-bits, they're not worth it, guys. These won't even fit unless you have like a deep socket. These are too thick and they will not get in there with that one ball socket. If you look at a couple of videos or you're in there already, you know what I mean. I ended up using just a skinny 1/4 inch drive, long or deep socket, 1/4 inch, guys. Just don't even buy these. Don't worry about them. Sometimes you can't find these, guys. If you guys really want it and give it a shot, there's the part number. That's another thing these guys didn't show you. That tool, it's actually right here. It's pretty simple. It's this little tool called the steering pivot pin remover, part number W80652. Anyways, guys, this tool broke on me. If you see right there, it sheared on me. I was not even giving it that much pressure. I'm not sure if this one was weak or I was using it wrong or whatever. But another tip, guys, that I want to give you is, to tell you the truth, you don't even need that. Here's the way. I was going to go to another store and buy one, but what I ended up doing, guys, is, let me show you. Give me one sec. I basically got the same size little pan head screw, screwed it into those tilt holders, those tilt pins, and what I ended up doing is, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, is I stuck it in there, okay, then I put my needle nose in here, okay, I put my needle nose in there, if that's your steering column, and I basically gave it I pried on it, pried on the side of the steering column, what was left of it, and I just kept giving a hard pulls, if you will, you know, and just kept giving it, and sometimes if you lift up on the column with your other hand as you're giving it some smacks, you'll relieve some of the weight off of it, and it'll come out easier. The one side popped out like nothing. I was surprised. The other side took a little more, but it was because all the weight was on this one now. So if you lift up on it and you pry on it, you guys will be able to get it out without this tool. And guys, if you really like I said, I wanted to make this a little bit more detailed, but there it goes right there. It says thread the 832 puller screw. If you guys can find an 832 or an 832 screw, or just maybe buy a couple of assortment screws, and you should be able to find a little machine screw or pan head screw that'll match. And yeah, I mean, even if it was a little longer, or you know, just enough to bottom it out, but do not tighten it. Don't even bottom it out, even in case that shears. I was able to get this one out because I left it. I literally tightened it with my fingers and then loosened it. Then I started to do it. When it sheared off, I was literally able to get my fingers in there and twist it out. And with the needle nose, just finished it off. So just some tips, guys, that I ran into, but it's nice and solid. Let me show you guys. Look at those giant rims. Those are 24s if you guys are interested. Not really my style, but I guess they could be cool. But this is it, guys. And this was, believe it or not, guys, all the videos that I saw on YouTube, this one was the sloppiest one out of all. I mean, 3 screws literally just fell out. They weren't even in there, one thread. The other one was in there, just a few, maybe 3 threads in there. It was almost dangerous to drive this thing, But yeah, guys, it's not really difficult job. Especially if you've messed around with columns before. If you never have, you might want to have a buddy around, or because you might get stuck somewhere along the line. There's a couple of things to watch out for. But hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you watch this video before you started taking everything apart, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of help. Thanks, guys.